What's happening, guys? Martin Martinez back again. You know where we are, so let's get into it. Whoa. Yeah, just touching base with you guys in respect to this particular fragrance. Don't really want to get too much into the Arsenal stuff, but thank you for those that suggested it, that I do some sports fragrances as well. I'm at a point now where Arsenal just played Bournemouth and it was a draw. I'm not going to say anything, but by all means, guys, if you want to know my thoughts on it, by all means, put down your comments down below. I'm trying not to take it down that type of route in respect of reviewing football matches, but nonetheless, talking about now sports fragrances. So this is a fragrance from David Beckham. This is called The Essence. And this one is saying that it's more of an aromatic type of citrus type of fragrance. Got this one, guys, from Sports Direct. I think it was only like £10 or so. £12.99. It's not bad. Here's the box. Another spectacular box. Yeah. So apparently this one came out in 2012. It has top notes of grapefruit, which is always a plus. One thing I'm gonna say, guys, I've noticed about these type of fragrances, when it comes to the slightly more, how could I say, sporty, sort of like more generic fragrances, you'll usually find a note of at least maybe some apple or some type of grapefruit note in there. And especially when it comes to sports fragrances, because you want to be fresh, grapefruit seems to be quite refreshing, and it seems to be one which it can cut through obviously the sweat and everything else like that. So this has top notes of grapefruit. It has some lavender in the top notes, and then it also has I believe it's saying it has violet leaf. Mid notes actually has pineapple in it, interesting enough, with some cardamom, which is quite interesting, and then equally some apple. Base notes seem to be patchouli. It's saying it's got some tonka bean in there, and also cashmere wood. So just give me a quick spray of this one now, guys. This is the bottle. As you can see, which is quite pleasant, nothing particularly great. You got some information there down below. Don't know if you can see that, if it's gonna do it. No, it's not gonna do it. Okay. And the back is like a slightly sort of ridged edge when it comes to the back, so obviously it's easy to hold. Sprayer, not bad. It's cheap though, guys, so don't expect too much. Opening is not too alcoholic. It's citric in the opening. Smells to me a little bit like Nautica Voyage. Yeah, Nautica Voyage, it smells to me a little bit like. The opening, let's say you're getting a citric note with the grapefruit in there. Lavender I don't pick up on. Apple I can pick up on now, it's been highlighted. Not only is the fact it's been highlighted, I could say you could smell this pineapple note. It's a pleasant fragrance. I think you're only going to get really moderate wear out this one, guys. So this is definitely one that I'd put on for maybe, as I say, like playing a football game, or I'm going to go and do something at the gym. Put it on before. Don't expect it necessarily to give you beast mode, because I don't think this is the sort of fragrance for that. It's one that just keeps you fresh. It did last for me, guys, when I've worn this one. I've worn this one for a few hours actually, and it did give me about a good hour to 2 hours, and this is in cold weather. So if you're gonna wear this, guys, have a go. Let me know how it goes. If you're gonna wear it, say for instance in the gym, I'm gonna do the same. But I think for I say these type of fresh type of fragrances, it's not bad. I mean, I paid £12.99, and again, you could even get this probably for £10 as well, especially at the Christmas time now. And David Beckham fragrances, few people like them, some people don't. I don't think it's too alcoholic, as say in the opening. You do get an element of that, but it's not so bad that you think to yourself, oh, this is really cheap. Equally, I don't think it's one which you could expect too much from either. You pay £12.99, guys. If this was a Zara fragrance, I'm sure you'd probably lap it up. I don't think this is a bad fragrance at all. I don't think it's necessarily groundbreaking. Nautica Voyage is something completely different. This smells along that line of, as I say, it's not got that sort of like cucumber vibe coming from Nautica Voyage, but it's got that opening, which is quite, as I say, marine sort of smell, a marine based note. And the dry down seems to be okay. The dry down is not really offensive. It's not a fragrance which, again, I'm noticing more so it's not really focusing on the base notes, really, this type of fragrance. This fragrance is there to be more fresh, say more citric, and it's to give you probably a bit more by way of, as I say, light, airy sort of smell, I'd say. Similar to, is it CK1 Silver, I think, if that's what it's called, or Chrome, I think it's called. I've done a review on that one as well. But Nautica Voyage, CK1 in the sort of silver bottle. Not bad, it's pleasant. I think you'd be okay with this one, guys. You couldn't really do anything wrong. You won't necessarily be offensive with it. Sports fragrances aren't too particularly bad. It's just really a case of did it last particularly long. And you may not necessarily want your fragrance to be too heavy when you're playing sport. So this is a so-so fragrance. It's okay. It's not groundbreaking. It's a cheapie. It'll get the job done. It'll get the job done. So that's my very first actual David Beckham fragrance that I've purchased. There's been a few other ones that I've smelled out there, which I wasn't particularly happy with. But this one seemed to be quite pleasant. It's nice, and it's not really, as I say, it's not offensive at all, and it seems to do okay for sporting type of things. So I probably will throw this one in my gym bag. We'll see how it goes. But by all means, guys, if you try this one out, let me know. This was a very quick touch on this one. First impressions, not bad at all for the price, and I think I'd say I'll be wearing this one at some point, so we'll see how it goes. Have you worn any other David Beckham fragrances, guys? If you have, do not forget to let me know down below in the comment section, and if this has saved you some time and money, do not forget to give this a like and a thumbs up. It's technically the same thing, but it costs nothing to do so, guys. So do not forget to subscribe to the channel and give the channel a like and a thumbs up, or the video a like and a thumbs up, and I'll get some more reviews out there to you as well. But for me, guys, out of 5, I'm going to give this one, for the cost as well, for $12.99 or even $10.99, I've seen it for now. I'll give this one probably like a 4. You can't expect too much from it. It does its job, it keeps it fresh, and again, it's the grapefruit note keeps it on that type of light, sort of inoffensive and pleasant vibe. It's more like a soothing vibe as well, a soothing vibe as well with that lavender in there. So by all means, guys, check it out. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you soon on the next video. Marty Martinez, ciao.